it's a systemic issue. It's not just us normal patients. I've heard my doctors telling me that she could not get an appointment for her son for a dermatology appointment until like 3, 4, 6 months later. So it's not just patients, but even doctors themselves are feeling the problem of not having enough other physicians that can care for themselves or their family members. So something has to be done about this.
It's really interesting too if you think about medical school as a area of production, right? It really is a profoundly flawed system because if you think about, the cost, right, being prohibitive, that weeds out a bunch of people that might have been great doctors, but just don't have the financial positioning to take on the debt. So then you layer on the fact that if you have an affluent base that tends to apply for medical school and get accepted to medical school, they don't want to live in a rural area or even a mid-sized city. They want to live in a major city. So you build in because your acceptance matrix favors affluent people in the selection and the kind of the production of doctors, you end up with a population of doctors that are interested in certain specialties as well. So you have an overrepresentation of plastic surgeons and things that are high revenue yielding, but they don't really serve the general population in the ways that you need them to be served. So literally, the most ingenious way to make a change in the way that we educate doctors is to really target middle class and lower middle class bright students that have more likelihood to be general practitioners and stay in areas that are not as attractive, right? So you would better solve your problem if you stopped having such an expensive elitist approach to how we produce doctors. So consequently, what we end up having is this disproportionate representation of doctors from other countries. Like I have a friend who is a pharmaceutical sales rep, and he does cancer drugs. And he says he covers the Houston metro area is huge, right? He has like 250 doctors that he serves. He said one, two, three of them are American educated. I'm going to say that again. Out of 250, three of the doctors on his service are American. Wow. So we are not producing the medical professionals that we need, and creating this. Meanwhile, we have the boomers aging by the second, this huge population that all needs medical professionals. So it's a really interesting kind of, there's all these ways that elitism and suppression, like it really shows up. It always beats you. It always bites you in your own butt. The harm you render to others always boomerangs back to you and punches you in the mouth.
That number is really shocking. That's
because they did Brexit. I could move it.
Try to act like I fucking said.
Hold on,
Emily, let him talk real quick. Emily, he got you. Just he about to check him. All right, Jay, do you think? But
yeah, he's in white girls we call him a faker or a poser. He comes across.
Let him land, sir.
I'll
let you respond, Pepe. I'll let you respond. Let him land.
But I think when the women pointed out that he shows himself with the microphone, like that's it. He's a big talker. He doesn't live the experience. He hasn't been to Africa to meet these women and date these women. Like he doesn't know what he's.
When did I say I would go to Africa?
Yo, so Jay, are you basically saying you have way more money than this piece of shit? He's a poser, buddy.
I'm saying culturally, I understand Black and African women far better than Pepe would ever.
But I don't get it. That's not like a flex though. When did I say I'm an expert on black. Fuck, I've never been to Africa, so why? I've never studied Africa, so why would I? So how would I be posing if I never went to Africa?
That means that even if you dated a black woman who maybe
No, she was biracial. She doesn't count as black.
who's searching out her roots and wants to learn.
She wasn't searching out her roots. She liked her white side the most, and she didn't like black people, so that settled.
You're not listening. I said, should you
Wait,
date
hold on, Jay, hold on. The person that you're speaking on, I can ping her in here.
Oh, it wasn't her. We're not talking about her. We're not talking about her.
Oh, no, you were talking about mom.
We're talking about her.
Don't try to run now, but that's what we've been talking about.
No, but that's not who I was talking about.
Oh,
Don't do that now.
Mine's cool with no, because mine's used to be, mine identifies as black, and she's used to being around black people. It was literally next to mine. So.
Yeah.
Alright, Jay, continue, bro. Jay, continue. And then we gonna pass the mic to Joey. We got Joey on stage. He's currently in an interracial. I think he's married to 3 women. Alright.
Can I ask Jay a question?
Yeah.
So I'm just curious. So why is it that you can't get white women?
Oh, I can't get white.
I don't believe it.
Don't prefer that.
I don't believe it.
Black woman is the standard.
Is it because you think that they might be more likely to be financially less secure, and so you can maybe I don't know, shoot above your weight? You're not. I'm not going to be mean, but I mean. I would think there's like, you have passport bros, you get the white guys that get like a mail order bride from the Philippines, and they can kind of slum it and get something that otherwise an attractive able-bodied man that can get women pregnant would not opt for.
He has what he has. What he has what is called investments. Okay, Social Security, something you don't have. You can't.
Social Security is an investment.
Hold on. Let the white men have a white off. It's 2 men. Let them have the back and forth. Thank you.
So for me, my first thing that I gravitated towards was the music. So I was well known as a blues musician for decades. And so, growing up in Chicago in an integrated neighborhood, went to an integrated school, I knew plenty of black people growing up my entire life. Like half the population where my school was black. So for me to be in tune with black culture and things is not unusual.
That's what they call a wigger, with a W, by the way. But that is what we call people like you. Someone who thinks they can. I can just get along with the blacks. I grew up around them. You call me a poser, but you're actually the poser. I go into these spaces knowing I'm not like them, and so that's fine.
Yeah. So when you look at all the murders that happened in Chicago in the Englewood neighborhood, that's where I grew up.
Oh, so now you're the white guy from the hood. I meet so many white guys who say they're from the hood, but every time you drive by a hood, you don't see white people there. I wonder how that is. It must be that some people are lying or something.
No, you just don't know your job.
Hey, they need to do a foundation of white Americans, like not like us, like the Kendrick Lamar, but like a white version. And they need to have Cajun people who've been here since the 1600s.
Yeah, I'm Acadian.
And then they need to crash out on the first generation white immigrants because.
No, actually, I'm Acadian. So the difference between an Acadian and a Cajun is that the pussies that got shoved out, and a lot of them died. Boo hoo. My ancestors actually fought back and stayed.
We don't care.
Yeah, so no, the Cajuns are a pussified version of the Acadians. They're what you call, and this is not reference to black people, they're called Kunas. That's their names. They're some of the most white trash people in the fucking country. And they live in the swamps, smelling like shit, catching gators, and just being, overall, just exquisite specimens of fine white trashery.
Wow.
For heavy culture.
Okay, let's pass it. Hold on, Jay. I appreciate you for checking out. Joey, what's up, brother? So Joey is a legend on the app. A lot of people have been talking about him. He's the king of interracial dating. He has not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 black women. How long you been an interracial dater? Have you always dated black women, or if not, was you married to a white woman first, and then how did you come to get 4 black women to submit to your agreement?
Okay, so what's going on? I'm from West Virginia. I grew up in a small town, or basically I grew up on a farm. One red light, it was an all white community. I married a white woman, married 22 years, have 2 children. Divorced.
What type of white person? Hold on, wait. Before you go, where's your are you like a foundational white American? Your family been here for how long has your family been in the United States?
Oh, my family was here before the Civil War and stuff like that. We have a family reunion and they did like an ancestry thing here or something like that. We're basically mutts. We're basically a combination of British.
So you're like white Anglo-Saxon Protestant type of white?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I really never thought about it. But yeah, I grew up in a small town.
Okay, and then your wife. Hold on. So your wife that you married, right? Was she the same, or was she like a first, second generation white? What type of? Was she Scottish, Irish, Italian? What type of white?
She's white. To be honest with you, I never asked about her lineage. Like I said, the only reason I even knew mine was because we went to a family reunion one time and we had our family crest and they were explaining like these are our family members, these are the inventions they did, where they were from, and things of that nature. Everybody was given one at our family reunion. That's the only reason I would even know or care to know, to be honest with you, on this me.
Okay, cool. All right, so you divorced your wife. Did she take half? Was it a prenuptial agreement? What was the situation there?
Situation there, I was military 22 years, a private contractor. I got blown up in Syria, severed muscle tendon on my right arm, fractured my skull, 8 disc. I couldn't walk for a year and a half. I mean, I'm back fully functional now. But I came home to the States, I was with her. It was a really hard adjustment for her. She used to be doing everything around the house, doing this, and I was doing a lot of rehabilitation, whole 9 yards. And we used to go to the bar all the time. I told my best friend, Mike, if she wants to go out, take her out. There's a lot of stress on her right now. Just make sure everybody fucks with her. Well, needless to say, her and my best friend linked up. I called her cheating, divorced the next day. I got the house, both cars, both motorcycles. I got full custody of my kids.
Okay, so wait, hold on. So somebody called me. So did she get half of your money when y'all divorced?
No, again, I kept the house, my 2 cars, my 2 motorcycles. I had full custody of my kids. She got nothing.
Damn.
Nothing. But me being the gentleman that I am, I did call her up after the divorce, even though she was doing some really dumbass shit, because the guy had her in her head where, the kids don't come first. She needed to put her happiness above the family. So it was one of those. But still me being a gentleman now, I did call my ex-wife, not then ex-wife. I said, hey, you know what? I got all your clothes bagged up. I got your belongings here. If you can pick them up within the next 30 days, I would appreciate it. She said, you're really going to give me? I said, yeah, I won't. What am I going to do with your clothes? It's your jewelry. It's your this. Even though I want all contents of the home, I have no need for this or no want. We're grown ass adults. You fucked up. It is what it is. Just make arrangements for somebody to come pick your stuff up. I would appreciate that.
All right, appreciate it. All right, now that we know your story, so how did you go from married with a wife, because we're talking about, I don't know if you was in the beginning of the room, we was talking about interracial dating double standard. They have a group called Soft Life, where women meet up, but the only qualifications for you to be a member is you got to make sure you have a rich white husband and a rich husband, and he has to be white. So are you familiar with this? Just curious.
I missed that part. I'm actually driving from West Virginia into Youngstown to go get my tools. I'm headed back to West Virginia tonight. I missed that part. Money-wise, I'm good with money. I mean, I'm retired military, 22 years, retired Homeland Security. I own multiple businesses. I run Mars. I have a construction company. I run landscaping.
All right, let's get to the bullshit. All right, so how did you go from to a wife with kids to how many black girlfriends you have now?
Currently 4.
They're all black?
At this time, yes, and that's one thing that people need to understand. date women. You know what I mean? They're beautiful, they're intelligent, they have the right body. You know, I like. I have dated white people since. I've dated, Latinos. I've dated black women. I've dated Jamaican. I've dated a Vietnamese girl. But, you know, currently I do have 4 black girlfriends.
Hold on. So why did you choose to have one white woman that you married, but then now you have 4 black women that you're not married to? What made you go?
Because they're cheap and easy. That's why.
Hold on.
Not whatsoever, sir. I don't do it. When it comes to my women, what I look for in a woman, I'm not about quantity of women I'm with. I'm with the quality of women. Like for instance, one of my girls is a doctor. One of my girls is a lawyer.
Wait, hold on. Your phone keep hold on. Your phone keep. All right. So you said one of the women is what? Give me the credentials of all the women, because I think a lot of people are assuming that the women are poor. I don't think that. So you said one is a doctor.
One's a doctor. One's a lawyer.
Okay.
She works from home. She approves medication for doctors, pharmacies, hospitals, things of that nature. The other one, her and her grandmother have a small business. They help small businesses acquire grants, loans, things of that nature.
Okay, so what's the age? What's the ages on? So one's a lawyer, one's a doctor, one's into pharmacy at home, and then the other one owns a small business with her mother.
Yes.
What are all of these women ages? Just curious.
They range from 25 to 32.
So you got 25-year-old women in their prime. One's a doctor, one's a lawyer, one's into pharmacy, and then the other owns a small business. And you got, and they all know about each other?
Yes. The thing was, I didn't leave this out. My wife is bisexual. So during our marriage, we'd be at the bar, and she likes.
Which wife? Wait. The white wife?
My wife. She's bisexual, so I'm just used to having an extra girl in my bed. You know what I mean? She's like, hey, you know what? Did you go?
Your phone keep going.
Enjoy the show. I know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm driving through these hills right now. But she's bisexual. I said the joke of it was, hey, you want to bring a girl home? I'm cool with that. And the joke was, I'll pop the popcorn, I'll enjoy the show. She's like, no, we're married. I want to have a threesome. So she was, for the duration of her marriage.
So you got turned out. Wait. So you got turned out by your white wife?
You know, I was having threesomes before I met her. I mean, I'm very sexually active. I have a ton of fetishes. And like I said, my wife and I, we just kicked.
All right, you a freak nigga. We cool. All right, let's keep it pushing.
Do you fetishize black women, you think?
I'm a fantasize caller. Again, like I said before, I think women. You know what I mean? If I see a beautiful woman, little cough, small waist, my stand for bad. But at the end of the day, I like an intelligent woman. So I am very.
Hold on, let's finish the whole thing and then we'll get to the questions. All right, so wait. All right, I just want to walk this down. So boom, you divorced. You was married with kids. You divorced the white woman. Now you got 4 black women that they all know about each other. One's a doctor, one's a lawyer, one's into pharmacy, and one owns a small business. Now, let me ask you some questions. I think that's going to be important here. Are you going 50-50 with them? Are you paying all of the bills? They all know about each other? What's the situation financially, brother?
Okay, so financially, obviously, one's a doctor, one's a lawyer. They have money. They're not looking for a sugar daddy. They're not looking for
basically sometimes.
No, they don't give me money. I have money. But when it is, I'll give you a perfect example.
Wait. I'm saying, I'm really asking, like, do they? All right, because obviously I know you're providing, right? But do they also provide for themselves? Like, do they pay their own bills sometimes?
Yes. They pay all their own bills.
They pay all their own bills. Holy but
yeah, of course. Yeah, because what happened was, see, this is how I got into dating. I have 4 black girlfriends. I left West Virginia. I came to Youngstown, Akron and all that stuff. I worked my construction company, and I was predominantly black. I was running 2 privileges, Zodiac, and I had art spot, but that turned into art spot. So now I'm a predominantly black area. And so that was my surrounding. There was a mixture of course. And again, I'm dating women. I don't give a rat's ass. If I find that right woman that fits what I like, we go out, we vibe, we see what happens and stuff like that. So she doesn't have to be black. If I met a white woman, or like I said, a Puerto Rican, I dated a Vietnamese, Jamaican. It just depends on the vibe. I don't do the whole color thing. It doesn't matter. As of right now, yeah, I have 4 black women. I don't think.
Hey, Joey, where do you think that comes from? Being a white American, that you're able to basically cross over interracial lines so freely, and then you have a guy like Pepe speaking like he speaks. How do you think that comes about in your life? Is it military background or something that you always had in you growing up?
He's a foundational white American.
Well, the thing of it is I was in the military. I was a private contractor. I traveled the world. I generally, when I would go to a new country, I want to taste the woman, and I want to taste the food. So, I've always had my selection of, but being up in here, like I said, I was a recent here. I was accepted in the community very, very well, and like I said before, if you remember, I did a podcast on here. I have rappers calling me up, wanting me to be in rap videos. I just finished up a movie called Roofing. It was funny. I get paid to be in a rap video.
Are you really? Are you currently in any rap videos now?
Yeah, there's a newest one. Yeah, I got one new ones that came out. I'm driving right now, but I can jump on YouTube. I can drop the links in here. Because the funniest part
I'll look it up, Joe. Well, tell me the name of the song.
It's called, the first song is called Like Joey, which was comical because...
Like Joey?
Like Joey, yeah. I can show you.
Is that by Big Trap?
Big Trap, yeah, sir.
Are you the dude with the glasses on in the video, cheesing
yes.
like you just hit the lottery?
Yes,
sir.
I
have short buffs on in the video.
Yes, that's me with the glasses on, yes, sir.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah, they called me up and said, hey, what's going on?
Real quick. Hold on, Joey. Let me play this song.
Right. Yes, sir.
And you got your women in the video. Oh, what the fuck? All right, let me play it real quick.
Yeah, well, you actually watched the video. It's actually something funny actually happened during the video. My current girlfriend did not want to be in the video because of my behavior. So when you watch the video, when you see me talking to a girl on the phone, that was her calling me and said I was going to go. What's that, sir?
Don't worry about it. You getting money. All right. Well, I thought you was cat.
Oh, yeah.
No.
There's more. If you look up Deja Doll, that video just got released I think a month ago. It's called Daddy. Because she said, well, we already have Like Joey. And Nicole came out with Joey, what are you doing with these girls? And again, I never once got on my phone, try to call around, hey, do a video with me. No, they would contact me and be like, hey, would you be interested in a video? And to be honest with you, I'm that guy where, you know what, I'll try anything once. Why not? I mean, was it going to hurt? You know what I'm trying to say? So I would go ahead and say, yeah, you want to do it? The numbers are right. And again, I never knew the name of the song. I never knew the lyrics of the song. I was basically given, hey, be here on this day, this time, this location. This is what we're doing. And here, here's another one that came out. I just dropped one in the link. It's this,
Mine is here.
It's called, Joey, what are you doing with these girls?
Breaking news. Nah, this nigga Pepe was talking all this shit.
Bullshit.
About mine.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
How you gonna cop a... Hold on. Now, put a 1 in the chat, because one thing I don't do, I don't lie. Put put a one in the chat if Pepe was talking all this high power shit about Mon and how she don't identify. She identifies.
No. You asked about Mon, and I said that's not her.
You
asked me. No, when you said Mon, I said
hold on, my nigga. Hold on, because I'm not a liar. I'm gonna let you talk. Just let me get my thought out, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. All right. You came on stage and talked about you're anti-interracial dating and how I'm like, wait, didn't you date Mom? You said yeah, but I didn't have a baby with her, and the biracial is not black, and she don't identify with her black side. And then once we pressed you on it and said we're gonna pay money here, you started to pivot and said, no, I dated another woman that was black. Don't lie, my nigga. Put a one in the chat. That's exactly what the fuck happened. I don't do no lying, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Mom, pull up, man. Put a one in the chat if that's exactly what the fuck happened, man. Now the black woman that you dated in the room, and now you copping, please, huh?
Then he goes to the goo.
Nah, I'm about to bring it back up, man. He tried to cut me off because he tried to get my point across. Nigga, we was literally talking about you dated Mom. You implemented something about I was talking about somebody else once we said we gonna bring her in the room. You never brought up how it was another black woman you dated, my nigga. Stop it, bruh. Let me bring Mom up here. I don't know if she wanna come up. I'm going back to TikTok.
You said black women was for recreation. I said, well, how do you feel about the one you dated who was halfway? And he went on a tangent. So, yeah.
How messy? That's what that nigga said. He brought it to the table. Pepe, what you say, man? Don't.
Somebody's around.
Pepe knows what the fuck he said, man. I ain't gonna lie, this shit crazy though. Jay story from Pepe's story to now we got Joey Mercer. Is there any women in here that date white men? Just curious. Put a one in the chat so we can bring y'all up. Okay, bring Alicia up. Okay, who else?
Oh, Lou, did I say that I was dating, well, your mom said courtship with an Asian man right now? And I have been married before, and he was Asian too. So, and
Period.
his sperm is defective. He's over 40. So by the time men reach 40, they have defective sperm. So any children he's going to have by any woman of any race, it doesn't matter, they may have come out with a cognitive delay. Okay? So
that's after 40?
At 35. So
it's just her. These are age dry up, but she's trying to project it onto men. It's a code.
A lot of the older men are having babies by younger women.
That's why niggas be angry.
Are younger having spectrums. Their children are having a spectrum.
Look in the chat. Everybody's saying how it's not true, including the woman. This is code.
Let her learn.
Have no educational background, and I do. So they are.
What did you get your degree in?
They are coming up more. Look at the statistics of the women that are older versus the women that are younger. The younger women now, our children are having more spectrums because the men that are close to their age range or a little bit slightly older, still age range, are not taking care of themselves. It's not because of the woman solely. It's because of the men. The men are alcoholics. It's a lot of things you can defect your sperm, and then if they're older, that's not the woman. So yeah, and then the women, we know when we're older, we go to menopause, and all those things. Egg counts. This is why sometimes women when they're 35, they tend to freeze their eggs. I would say a little bit younger if you can, but I think right now the way we are a little bit more healthy, and a lot of women are still carrying a lot of eggs, so we're okay. But if you want to do that, that's your choice.
You're dying alone. You're gonna be all alone.
When they were talking about all this crazy stuff, women need to have babies early. She was married at 16, but she still had my mother and them in her 40s. 8 children, by the way, and married twice. And I land.
See, now because you're
married, but you don't have kids.
Amazing. 4 years.
Hold on, they can't get in. They can't get in. Hold on.
That's the plan when we get married.
Alrighty. Let me bring some more people up. That's is there any women on stage that you want to give me some pros and cons of interracial dating? Hey man, this is a safe space. I'm not judging. We just, we just talking to something that was been going viral for the last 24 hours.
Don't forget to text me the link so I can join the group. Thanks.
Oh yeah, Randy's here too. Randy, what's up, brother? How you doing?
So good, bro. So good.
What's your
He's not a white, he's a Jew.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
dude.
white. He's a white.
Dude, that is tacky. PP, that is very tacky.
PP is crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Randy, how do you feel about interracial dating?
I'm in favor of it.
Okay. Have you ever dated?
This is just typical Jewish subversion. He's gonna go on with it. Just watch.
Dude,
Hey, what?
who hurt
Why
you?
you being
Like, what happened
anti-Semitic,
to
bro?
you, dude?
Why you being anti-Semitic, bro?
Dude, he's anti a lot of people, but I mean, he's really exposing himself.
No, I love black people, but not the people who killed Jesus. I don't hate anybody.
Oh my God,
I mean,
dude.
that's
You're embarrassing yourself right now, dude. You're embarrassing yourself. Okay? Try not to make the room about yourself, PP.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
you are cute.
Who's PP?
Yeah.
Him, I call him
Whatever he goes by, PP, Pepe, I don't know. How do you pronounce it?
Pepe.
They like you.
Yeah, Pepe, that's to me.
PP was right.
Well, guys, listen, I'm all for interracial dating. I encourage it. Listen, opposites attract, always. Quiet guys go out with girls who like to talk a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's always been like this, opposites attract. And so why shouldn't it be like that with races as well? People come from different backgrounds, they're attracted to people from oppositional backgrounds. Some people aren't, and some people want the same. But interracial dating makes sense. It's logical. And for some reason, it goes different phases of my life. Right now, I'm more into interracial dating. Thanks.
I think all Jewish men should marry non-Jewish women. It would solve a lot of problems. Spread the love. Spread the
Wait,
genes.
but
Dude, did you take your meds today? For real? Because you're really, you're sounding more unhinged than usual. Is everything okay, PP? Did you get fired?
Dr. Sheckelstein did not write my prescription, so I'll have to wait. Yeah, I'll have to wait for his
All right, dude. You sound more unhinged than usual, honestly.
Can I give you the
Okay.
pros and cons? Can I give you the pros and cons or tell you?
yes, thank you.
So, I wanted to say that when he said that when he was defining a wigger, it was like a pot calling the kettle black, because that's the guy that he was referring to as a wigger was not sounding like a wigger. Let me just call it white chocolate because I don't want to sound derogatory and use the N word with a W. So let me just, call it white chocolate rather. White chocolate would be Eminem, or I don't know, is it Paul Wall or Jack Harlow or Travis Kelce? Basically, anybody who emulates black culture, that submerges themselves into black culture, like hip hop, urban lifestyle, rap, that talks like your mama and all of that, like the stuff that black people typically do. Basically, they emulate. They even dress like how black men dress. That's what you would call a white chocolate, because it's like they just want to be black. They just do everything that black men do. That's a white chocolate. Those are the ones that you do not want to. You don't want to date those ones. You don't want to date those ones.
I ain't gonna lie.
They're almost as bad as the real thing.
She sounds crazy.
But basically, they hang around. They hang around like what Pedro's always hang around them all the time. He's like that kind of.
But I speak proper English. That's the difference.
Yeah, but you also do the whole cussing them out as part to emulate them and copy them.
Not really. No.
It's given. Yeah.
That's part of what makes when I say shit that's rude. When I use my accent, it actually makes it hit a whole lot differently. It's why I deliver the accent.
A lot of white chocolates basically want to be a black man. They want to be a black man. They want to live vicariously through black men's eyes.
Well, white people look good with cans. Black people look different.
No, you
They look
I
like
think
just
the
got done
pros-
cleaning a chimney. We're different in the can.
I think that the pros of
That's my complaint.
interracial dating, I think that the pros of interracial dating, especially on the women's perspective, because I'm a woman, so I'm only going to speak on a women's perspective. It opens you up to exposure of other cultures, and it really just opens you up to, it really strengthens alliances. So if you're trying to build alliances with one kingdom and another kingdom, and you have a powerful, you're trying to build something, whether it's diplomatic trades, whatever, you can strengthen that with another person from another culture, and your women can be one of the people that
You're saying a whole lot of nothing, man.
And another, so it's not boring. Basically, you're not boring because there's another pros is that you're not boring. You're not doing the same thing everybody else is doing. Basically, you're not copying everything everybody else is doing. It's interesting. You get to travel. You can even get to travel around the world and be even more exposed. You're probably going to learn new languages. Your children have a possibility of learning other languages if you marry outside your race or culture, ethnicity or nationality, or whatever you want to call it. I don't agree with you when you said that if the men started their own soft life for white women, whatever you said that the men start, if they start their own. What's his name already started one already? The guy Tobo Rankins, he had a team white girls, hashtag team white girls online. So, and I think that all of them should, go ahead and start that and join that. Nobody cares. Actually, them starting a team white girls is a protection for black women because then you don't have to deal with those kind of things. Let the other races of women in my PTR, let them deal with it, right? Let that energy go towards somewhere else. Let that, whatever trauma, whatever energy needs to be dumped from that men, survival mode, whatever they're going through, whatever it is that they want to do. Let the other women, other races of women handle that if black men want to start.
I'm just curious.
White girls club.
You keep on saying how bad black men are, but if you have a son, it will be black. So how does that even work?
The pros
Like
that I'm
you're just a
talking about-
self-hating, you're a self-hating black woman.
Anyway,
Okay, let other
the
people
pros that
speak.
I was referring to is political, right? It's a very political alliance. And we actually are seeing that right now. We're seeing it with Ketanji Brown Jackson. So for some people say, oh, she don't live in her. She don't know what she's talking about. No, it's actually happening before our eyes. If you open your eyes, you'll see it. Ketanji Brown Jackson. Hell, look at Kamala Harris. She didn't win, but it still was a political move, and it helped her to a certain degree. She still became vice president. It's still the books, history in the books. So you can really form a strong political alliance if you date outside your race.
You're a self-hating black woman. You want to destroy the black race by
I
mixing
love
up.
being black.
No, but you want to destroy it by marrying out.
No.
And you're saying black men ain't shit. No, that's exactly what you've been saying the whole time.
How can imagine someone who's not a psychologist? Imagine someone telling you that you're self-hating. They sound just like a black man. Black men tell you that all the
But I'm
time.
a white man, and I'm telling you, it's pathetic. I actually know people who hate their own race. That is pathetic.
Just because you don't have
White
Asian women. Nobody tells Asian women that they hate their own race and they date out more than anybody else. Nobody tells Asian women. Nobody tells them they hate their own women. Those people, they had a one-child policy. They had a one-child policy and got rid of all their female daughters.
That was my force.
Was that not self-hating? Was that not self-hating? Was it self-hating when the Moors were whitening up Egypt? Was it self-hating when they did that? But all of a sudden, when you said, oh, you can form a...
Spreading your genes, having conquistadors and the Moors spreading their genes amongst the women is a form of genocide and conquering.
Ladies, don't let them tell you that you're self-hating because black men tell you that all the time. And you see the person who's saying it right now actually wants to emulate black men.
No, I don't want to emulate black men.
They're always the ones saying that, oh, you're self-hating.
No, I don't want white women or men to. I especially don't want white men to mix with you and have goblin.
Wait, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. You tripping now? Hey, Pepe, I'm gonna move you down, bro.
Can we kick Pepe out, by the way?
You see how he contradicts himself?
Hold on.
The
mute up. Stay on mute. Everybody stay on mute. Stay on mute. I'm shitting you. Pepe, see, the thing is, what you saying will be like considered racist, but you the dude that said you dated a biracial person that didn't claim their black side. So the thing that you're complaining about, self-hating black women, you dated one. You said
No, Pepe dates black men.
Wait.
Correction.
You said you dated a biracial.
Not women.
You said
That's what sodomites do. Jews do.
You said, hold on, wait, no. Wait, hold on.
Not too much on Pepe.
I'm about to move y'all down. Pepe, you literally said verbatim that you date black women, the one that you dated, not Mona, somebody else, she didn't claim her black side. But then you also saying that, oh, well, y'all got self-hate, why would you date out? Because
He is very confused, and he also said he loves black
Let
people.
him respond to that.
And then he
I'm lost.
contradicted himself right now by saying, "Oh, you're self-hated," and called him a racist.
I gotta move you down. Y'all motherfuckers don't listen. All right, Pepe, you want to respond to that?
Yeah, well, she grew up biracial, so she was half white, and then we bonded over our whiteness. And so she was mulatto on the exterior. Luckily, it turned out really good looking, but we bonded over our shared whiteness, and it was magical. So no, it was a white love.
Okay, now listen. Cool. So y'all bonded over
Said it was
your whiteness.
magical. You dated her before or after the
So she
operation?
didn't even look white. You accepted
She looked
her.
mostly white. Yeah, she's kind of like a little. She was lighter than Beyonce and had, like the light, the soft facial features, that kind
Did
of.
she exist?
Lighter than
Yeah, she did.
Beyonce.
Maybe go back. Okay, I'm sure there's little boys that you should be flirting with on the internet. Do whatever you normally do. Just stop.
I know you date trannies.
You're
I know
gross.
You date trannies. So was this
All right.
before or after her surgery?
So funny. This is Jewish humor for you. Amazing.
Wait,
Not
look,
funny.
I have a question. Why you made this title? Because I just been in the audience listening. Why?
Mom doesn't look like a white lady though, Pepe. So I'm confused.
I'm not talking about Mon. Mon identifies as black.
Oh, okay.
Lou, what made you make this title?
Okay, so the reason I made this room, hold on real quick. Alright, my bad. Alright, so there's a trend going on.
What you did with your mother?
Did you not hear Lou talking?
Go back to flirting with kiddos on the internet, you creep.
No, we're not talking about dating people.
Fucking let 'em crash.
Okay? It's strangers we're talking about here.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go to Chabad and do whatever you do with your fiddler diddlers.
Someone said diddler.
Alright, so there's a trend going on right now that, cause I'm gonna let Cookie's an expert in soft life.
Yeah,
soft
it's a
life.
trade on Pepe's mom as someone's running a...
Alright, get the fuck down. I'm moving with Pepe and Randy the fuck down. Y'all don't respect, shut
Man,
the
let them crack this bag, man.
Hold on, bro. I was talking.
Not so much of the crackers. The fuck.
Alright, this is not no racist room, alright? We're not anti anybody. Let's just have a conversation. Alright, Cookie, you there?
Yeah, so tell me.
Okay, so there was a video. I'm gonna play the video. So it was an older lady. She's into interracial dating, right? Cool. Me personally, I don't have a opinion on. I don't tell people who not to date, who to date outside of my family, and once I have my daughters, I'll tell them, right? But so she's a woman on Instagram. Everybody on Twitter been talking about this shit. She got like 100,000 followers. So she was in Vegas. She made a video in Vegas, basically saying that she's gonna start a club for women who date out and who are soft life, right? But the only qualifications for you to join the club is you have to be soft life and you got to make sure your husband is white and rich, right? So
ladies going
so I seen all of the divestors on Clubhouse that I follow, and I see them liking all of the pictures and commenting, period, pool, I want to join. So I'm like, all right, let me make a room on Clubhouse. So I'm gonna play the video for you. Yeah, we had a
I
bunch
know what you're talking about. You don't have to play it. I know what you're talking about.
I know, but for the new people, just for the new people that yeah, I'll put it real quick. All right, here it goes.
Members of the Soft Life Wives Club. We just celebrate anything. And tonight we celebrate the fact that we're both Libras. We're both beautiful black women in an interracial marriage. We're both soft life wives, stress-free, put up and out the way. Ain't nobody coming to us as a woman about our husbands. Keisha Keisha wants us to find more friends for the club. I personally think it should be all interracial couples or age gap. I told her, girl, a lot of women don't like the women that live a soft life. So they gotta be living a soft life too. So who wanna join our club? We can do like a group date to all the best restaurants in Las Vegas. We can meet at the country club for golf, tennis, or pickleball. And just celebrate the fact that us beautiful black women are being catered to. We finally found somebody that really like us in real life. One of the shows say, in real life, one of the shows say he having my nappy-headed ass married that white man. He didn't want me no way. Okay, no, but seriously, if y'all want to be in the club, contact Keisha. We like to travel, so you gotta have a passport.
What's the big deal? It just sounds like
What they look like?
excuse me, I was talking. I don't know why
Hold on, real quick, Cookie. You're the queen of the divest. You in London.
No, I'm not.
Hold on, just calm down. Let me just give you the segue. So, I've never really seen a lot of women glorifying interracial dating, especially black women. So I came on Clubhouse, which is, y'all entitled to it based off what's been going on in the dating world between men and women, right? Cool. But you're the first person, you in London, was talking about, soft life and interracial dating and the benefits of it. So, what's your thoughts on the video? And what's the definition of soft life to you, and how do you feel about this club?
Honestly, I think the lady is trolling. She's just having fun on the internet with her friend who's they're traveling. They're obviously in Vegas. Shout out to the hotel she's staying at because that's one of my favorite hotels. But I just wanted to say, why did you make this room, Lou? Like, it's 2025. Get you a white queen, get you a white king, and run off into the sunset. Are we still having these conversations about interracial dating?
Nobody was hating though. Nobody outside of Pepe was hating.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying in general for people in the black community who always have something to say about black women and black men interracially dating, y'all have to get over it because it's like literally people are moving around, people are doing what they want to do, and I just feel like it's not even about like the whole black women interracially dating. It's a movement. It's just in general. Humans are gonna human. Opposites attract, and you're gonna find the best person for you. Period. Like, so at this point, I think these conversations are overrated. And I also want to say to the whole double standard thing where the community praises black women when they interracially date, but tear down black men when they interracially date. I'm at the point where I'm at the point where I'm tired of it too. I'm tired of every time I see like a black man and a white woman go viral, like it's black women under the comments, and it's not really my generation. It's usually the aunties who still so pressed about black men. They be like, "Oh, I want to see him with a sister." Girl, give it up. He don't want to be with a sister. How about you go find you an Asian or a white man or a Middle Eastern man? Like, it's 2025. You can do whatever you want. You have full autonomy over your body. You can have your own standards, your own preference, and that's for everybody. So the whole double standard thing, I don't believe in that either. I think black men should date whoever they want, and black women should date whoever they want. And if you can't get who you want, go back to the drawing board so you can go get who you want. Period. That's where I'm at with it.
All right, put a gun emoji in the chat if you agree with her. Put a brain emoji in the chat if you disagree. Anybody on stage disagree?
Lou, correct me if I'm wrong, but listening to the recording, I didn't hear her say that the only qualification was that you had to date a white man.
Can I just agree with one part really quickly of what Cookie said before we move on?
Oh, you didn't hear that?
I didn't. All I heard was her say the only qualification was you had to have a passport.
No, you mustn't hear it because I said I played it 3 times.
I just want to
actually, Bonnie is correct because she said age gap or interracial dating. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of black women who are in age gap relationships with black men, they usually get provider black men that give them the soft life. Most black women.
What's the soft life? Wait, break the soft life down real quick for new people.
Okay. So soft life is just like basically you don't have to work hard. The man is the sole provider. That's the basis of it all. But there's a lot of black women who are married to successful black men who are usually in age gap relationships that live a very soft life. This is not uncommon. So she said interracial couples or age gap couples. Don't forget that she said age gap. So, and she did not put a race on age gaps. But I think Brooke was gonna say something. What were you saying, Brooke?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to disagree with one thing that you said. I loved everything else that you said. I actually don't see anything wrong with us bigging up black women when they do choose to date out. And the reason being is because it quite literally is coming from a place of doing what's best for you, finally putting yourself first and not the needs of other people in the community. And so that's why I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But I do get like your sentiment around it. But I also just wanted to say, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so this is the first time that I've ever dated younger. He's 5 years younger than me. Yo, I feel so girly and like soft, and it feels so different. It feels so crazy to me to feel like this. It's like adorable. Now he is black, of course, because you know I date black men. But I just like love it.
Right.
And
I know you date white men.
I dated one white man. I dated one white man.
How did it go?
With the white man?
Correct.
For me, it was a no. But what I will say is that he had a lot of attributes that I really liked. He was a manly man.
But
So
what was
he
the
had
no? What was the no? What was the no?
For me, he was too controlling. He was very controlling, and I didn't like that. And actually, he didn't have like a whole lot of money. I mean, he was just a regular guy. He wasn't like a fucking millionaire. He did own his own company, his own landscaping company. But to me, in my opinion, he was just too controlling, and I didn't like it. But he was very, like, he was a manly man. Like, he had a toolbox. He fixed things. It was like, there wasn't any complaining in regards to.
She got her a box of builders when she got her.
I like men who are good with their hands. I think I like when I date men, I literally feel men's hands.
Exactly.
I like men with. I like to feel their hands. I like men with rough hands. But yeah, like he was just very, very masculine in the sense of what I think that able-bodied men should be in. So he was in that he was in that space, and I did like that. But there were a lot of hard no's for me. So
wait, hold on, Rachel. I have a question real quick. I heard you say you're going younger, and I got some homegirls who are going younger. What is these YNs and YMs doing? Young niggas and young men doing? Because
they be stepping, and like, okay, so I can't that like
Listen.
yeah, like it's like there's not this friction between. Listen. I just think that millennials. I think that we had a really difficult time because of the obvious strain that we had that was happening in our community. Most Black Americans grew up in single parent households with our mothers. Heavier than most. I know that a lot of y'all grew up in 2-family homes, but I'm saying that I grew up in a single parent home with just my mom. But like he's 5 years young. I kicked it recently with 2 men who are 5 years younger than me. Both of them are. They both hooped. They both went to college. They both have government jobs.
At the same time?
I said kicked it with, not fucked.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
Yeah. And so it's been very enjoyable. Like it's been extremely enjoyable. And I love it. And I feel, like I said, I feel so soft and girly with them. It's just different. I don't know. And it's weird for me because I personally have always preferred to date older. I mean, I also date my age too, but I personally prefer older. But yo, it's something about them 30-year-olds. That shit is different.
Wait, that's young to you, 30-year-old?
Well, I'm 35, so you gotta put it in context. Like I said, I'm used to dating older. I'll be 35 this year.
But you're still young.
But you're in your 30s. That don't count.
Yeah, that don't count for real. You're still young and he's young. Y'all in the same age.
I mean, okay, so what I'm saying is this, right? When I was 30, I had a completely different mind frame than I even do now at 34. So that's the context that I'm kind of saying. Obviously, I'm not dating somebody who's 25. I'm not dating somebody who's 20. I'm not saying I'm old. I'm just saying that there is a 5-year age gap. And for me, especially for it to be younger and not somebody who's older than me, that is a shift for me. So yeah, I don't think that 35 is old by any standard. And I actually think that I know that we all always heard how your 30s is like popping and it's where it's at, and I don't fully disagree, but I actually think that the 40s is where it's at.
It is. It's lovely over
here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think that your life.
Beautiful.
I think that your life in your 40s is like chef's kiss. But the 30s is definitely. I love the 30s. But your 30s is. Sorry, I'll land it here. Your 30s is pretty much in your early 30s, early to mid. You're cleaning up all the shit that you fucked up in your 20s. And so it's pretty similar to your 20s, but just with more money. You're a little bit more wise. And then I think that if I'm projecting correctly, and I'm not here yet, so I think 35 and up can tell me. I think that 35 to 40 is still like you're almost in your groove, but I think that once you get in that 40s, you're fully in your groove for men and women.
I just wanted to say to the people in the chat who talking about 35 is old, I know y'all not outside. I know y'all don't touch grass. Almost every establishment you go to is full of people in their late 20s and 30s. Literally, they are running the fucking economy. Like, what are we talking about? You cannot be outside if you think 35 is old. 30, when you go outside and you see people having a good time, most of the time they're in their 30s. When you see people at stores, at clubs, on boats, traveling, they're in their 30s. They're in their peak. They're in their prime. They got the money. They got the accomplishments. They got the resources. Y'all need to go outside for real.
Yeah, because most of the crash dummies,
go outside.
most of the niggas that's fucking up shit is in their 20s. The niggas that have.
Somebody said in the chat 35 for women is old.
Yeah, that's black men. So black women, when men are telling you this, don't do anything. Don't volunteer. Don't do shit. You're fucking old. Twiddle your fucking thumbs. Go sunbathe. Whatever the fuck you're doing. Don't do nothing for the kiddos unless you doing it out of your goodness of your own heart. Tell them you're old. Once you hit 30, oh, I'm too old for this. I'm sorry. My back hurts.
I say tell them you're old and call a white king. Thank you.
Lee, do you mind if I won't spend too much time on it. Can I just address one hater comment in the chat? It's not gonna be anything crazy.
Oh, they hating a lot tonight in the chat. I don't know what's going on.
They always do, but I just want to address this one thing. Because the comment said no man with options wants makeup. Let me just say this. These brothers have banging ass bodies, good jobs. They both hoop. One is also a director for the athletics department at a private school in Potomac, Maryland. I'm sorry, but no matter how you slice the pie, whether you think I'm attractive or not, I get the niggas that I want. And the track record shows that. Every time I get doxxed, you motherfuckers get madder and more surprised and more surprised. You better keep digging. And I don't know about y'all, but it's 2 men that have my name tattooed on them.
Man,
they don't play about me.
Listen, these people are on crack cocaine if they think that makeup ain't got it.
I know that's right.
They on crack cocaine. What the fuck is wrong with people, man?
Let's hear.
So let's talk about the title. Let's talk about the title, because you got something written in the title about the double standards, the dating double standards. So we got to talk about that. Because one thing I always notice, and this goes for men and women, most of the black men with the white girls, the white girls don't be top tier. They don't. They don't
That's a
be
fact.
fucking sixes and sevens. And and the reverse is true. Like with the women, one thing I noticed about the black women that date white men, everything that they complain about black men, that white man could be the same times 10, but they for some reason they'll give him a pass. For some fucking reason, and I'll give you a perfect example. I remember when I was young, I used to hear black women say, will tell other black girls, girl, make sure you look at his shoes. Make sure you look at his shoes. If his shoes look a little dusty, you don't want to fuck him.
Yo, DJ,
Guess what? Guess what?
100%.
White men do not wear clean shoes. They don't.
That's not true.
Ever see a white boy, their shoes be fucked up.
That is not true.
They shoes be fucked up.
That's not true.
That is 100%
So I know for a fact y'all not shoe checking. I know for a fact y'all not shoe checking a white boy. Yeah, I know for a fact y'all not shoe checking a white boy. Y'all not looking at his clothes. Y'all not seeing if he got on designer. Y'all ain't doing none of that with the white man, but you will do that shit with the brothers.
Can I speak, please?
Who disagree with that?
I definitely do.
I do.
Let's go. Test. Are you biracial?
Yes, I am.
Dad's black, mother white, correct?
Yep.
Knew it. Okay. How you feel about Woody?
I think that's a bullshit ass lie. I think it's fucking nuts. This is the crazy thing. The issue is, one of the issues that I have with what he said is just the fact of checking people for designer. I'm 32 years old. Anyone that is still wrapped up in consumerism with designer, first off, I work in the fashion industry. I know how much that shit costs to manufacture. So that's where you go wrong in the first place. Who gives a fuck about designer? And also, white guys are also... So it goes with black men too. Some people's shoes are fucked up. And also, who wants to be around that obnoxious guy with the obnoxious ass Christian Louboutin or running around in the latest Jordans? Dress your fucking age.
No, I agree with you. No, I agree.
Let me speak. Some of you, not all, are still dressing like you're 18. Dress like you have some sense. That's the problem. Some of y'all are dressed like you're... it's not always playtime. Dress mature. Put on a pair of shoes. Maybe if you put on shoes, your shoes won't be beat up. Men that dress like men don't have messed up shoes. So that's the first problem that I have. So the white guys that I know do not have messed up shoes. They have nice, clean, put together sneakers.
No. Put a name on it. Put a name on it. What type of sneakers are they wearing?
Bro! I'm speaking!
I thought you was disagreeing with me.
I was not. Let me speak. I'm disagreeing with you because the sneakers that they're wearing, I don't know, they could be wearing from Converses to Air Forces. Everyone's kind of wearing the same brands nowadays, to be honest with you. Doesn't matter what race you are. Because the white boys are wearing streetwear, the black guys are wearing streetwear, everyone's wearing Essentials, All Saints, Nike, Adidas. Everyone's wearing the same brands. Fear of God, Amiri. Everyone's wearing the same shit. I'm sorry. Everyone's dressing in the same styles. Everyone's going to the same places. It's all kind of the same. So that's why I disagree with what you're saying. There are skaters that are black. There are skaters that are white. The guy that just got signed for Louis Vuitton, an ambassador, is a black skater. So, what are you talking about?
So you didn't actually listen to what I was saying.
I did. You said white guys have dirty shoes.
Let them talk.
This is the point I was making. I'm not saying that what they're doing is right. I'm speaking on the fact that people do that they do that. They are caught up in consumerism. I know motherfuckers that judge people because I know people who judge people because they got a fucking Android instead of an iPhone.
And
So I'm not saying those things are right and you should be doing that. I'm just telling you what it is.
You said black guys have. You said black guys
Yes,
have
because
dirty shoes.
here's what I know for a fact. Like,
Sir.
black men are expected to have shoes on that look like they just bought them an hour ago. Maybe you're not in our community, so you don't understand.
No, can y'all just stay on mute? Because just let them have a dialogue. Hey, Tuts, you there? Tuts, you there?
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you a question. So, how you feel about the title? You feel like it's a double standards when it comes to interracial dating? And how do you feel about, like what's your experience growing up as a biracial? Somebody with a black father and white mother. Give me some pros and cons growing up as a biracial.
People really.
Or did you consider yourself black?
Yes, I consider myself. Listen, at the end of the day, people are gonna be ignorant on both sides, right? People are gonna be ignorant to who I am. You're gonna have black people that are gonna. I still to this day have black people that tell me I'm not black because I'm white. I honestly have never had a white person tell me I wasn't white or I wasn't black. They're like, oh, okay, you're mixed, that's cool, whatever, and they go about it. I have more black people question me about my blackness. They try to challenge me a lot on my blackness. It's always like let's do a test on how black you are. How much of your black family do you see? So I will say black people are more annoying about it than white people. And I have no problem with either side because I've dated everyone, to be honest with you, like every type of person I've been with. So that's that. Like my ex-boyfriend, he was black and his mom was like, oh, you're mixed? I was like, yeah, my dad's black, my mom's white. But his mom gave me a hard time at first. Like, it took a while for her to like me because I was biracial, which was fucking weird. But after a while, she finally liked me. But it was just like, weird, like, okay, you're not gonna like me off the jump because of that. And like, she asked me like how I made my macaroni and cheese, and I'm like, bitch, why am I explaining to you my fucking recipe?
God.
Like,
Yeah, see, this, yeah. I mean, I was very black person to ask.
Let her hear. Yo, everybody mute up. I want to hear her full story. So she asked you about your macaroni and cheese. You said, bitch, what? My bad.
No, I didn't call her a bitch. In my head, I did. I didn't say, bitch, why are you asking me? I laughed. I said, this is hilarious that you're asking me. Would you like me to come over and make it with you one day? And she said, really? I said, yeah. I said, I love cooking, so I would love to come over and make it with you one day. And she was like, oh, that would actually be really cool. So I said, all right, amazing. Let me know your schedule. I'd love to come over. We can get to know each other more. And that's what we did. And it was after that day that she liked me. Because you're not going to challenge me and try to make me feel weird and funny and think I'm about to pull up with a box of Velveeta in a box and mix up boiled noodles and mix in with the sauce.
Hold on, let me ask you a quick question. Are you you sound like you're Italian and black. Is your mother's side Italian?
That's really funny that you say that. It's probably because I'm from Jersey, but I'm part Sicilian and I'm German and I'm a few things, but yeah. But
yeah, but why don't you just say dark skinned black people?
What do you mean?
Darker black people? Because because you say you're black, right?
Yes.
So like even in what you're saying, like you kind of other yourself in the conversation.
I don't understand what you're saying, ma'am.
You don't understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Okay, so I mean, because when she said that.
Yeah, that was a dumbass question.
When she. No, I mean, when that.
She makes the race, so he get a little upset.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, because when you say.
Okay, I want to know how I other.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, no, like in the conversation when you say that black people, try to make me,
fully, okay, here we go.
Fully
African, fully black people.
I wouldn't even say fully black. No, you could just say darker black people.
No, fully black people. Because they make it known, I'm fully black. You're not.
I don't think it's. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you.
What I'm saying is, people that are fully black.
Like, I don't want her to get upset. It's like I understand y'all don't like biracials. I understand that, but I don't have a problem with biracials. I don't have a problem because I believe
black.
I believe in everyone drop.
Like to make sure they make me know I'm not. That's the point that I'm trying to make.
And I think that I don't think it's just the fact that you're not.
Wait, hold on, Kim. Because you kind of derailed it, kind of. Tess, let me ask you a question. Was you raised with your predominantly your mother's? Because I do think a lot of people talk about interracial dating, but they don't
really talk about the upbringing of the
Nope.
child and how they was raised.
My dad was one. Nope. Yep. My dad was one of 14 kids, and so my dad is from the South, and half of his family stayed in the South, and half of his family moved up north. So I got to see everybody, and I still get to see everybody. And also on my mom's side, my mom was one of 5 girls, and all of her sisters married out. So all my cousins, we're all mixed too. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So y'all,
That's
wait. So your mama's side, the original Kardashians.
I wouldn't say that because my aunt. Okay, so my aunt Lisa, she married a black and white guy. My uncle, he's black and white. My other aunt, she married a guy from Costa Rica. My other aunt, she married a guy that was Italian and black. So yeah, everybody married somebody that was something else other than white.
Luke,
So all my cousins and I were all mixed.
Luke, can I give pushback really quickly to one thing that Friday said?
I want to.
I wanted to talk about Friday. He said that when black men are dating white women, that they're not top tier. And I'm so sorry to tell you this, babe. And again, it could be a geographic thing and also an age demographic thing. Them babies in the DMV, them brothers that's dating white women, they do have top tier white women. They do. I think that generationally, there might be a chasm here that is happening. But I'm sorry, my homegirls, my white friends that date black men, chef kiss.
Beautiful.
A lot of my clients who are in interracial relationships, they are all on both sides of the coin, him and her. A lot of them are very career oriented. I'm a bridal makeup artist, so and I have a very, very diverse clientele. But all in all,
majority white. Thank you. Continue.
Actually, they're not. But go off.
Can I speak on that?
But yeah, so.
There's nothing wrong either way.
So Fridays, I think that there's a generational thing and also a geographical thing that's happening, but they're not dating bottom of the barrel white women.
I'm not saying. Hold on, let me respond to you. She addressed me. I'm not saying bottom of the barrel, but what I'm saying is not top tier.
The reason, listen, Fridays.
Let me
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask him.
Like, what is bottom of the barrel? What's top tier? Yeah, break that down. What's bottom of the barrel? What's top tier?
Before he does that,
hold on. Let him think. Let him answer that.
Bottom of the barrel is like a honey boo boo type. You know, just straight up. You know, even a hood white chick, which is abominable to me. Like,
so people that act black.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
And just even if they don't act black, even if they don't act black, even if they don't act black, just I'm talking about like the honey boo boos, the like just the they don't be like unless it's an athlete.
Man, get the words out, man.
Yo, y'all shut. Okay, y'all. You know what? I'm going to mute you.
Yeah, because
So let me ask you a question. Do you consider yourself top tier at bottom of the barrel?
Thank you, Oswald.
That's a good question.
What do you consider if you had to put yourself in the category, brother man? Where are you putting yourself? Top tier at bottom of the barrel?
Here's the thing.
Somebody mute me. I can't mute it.
Here's the thing. I believe in double standards. See, I'm a man with resources, so that puts me on a level higher than most of y'all on the stage. Matter of fact, you don't even qualify to ask me a question like that.
Who doesn't?
What's your credit score?
Who doesn't qualify to ask you that? Who doesn't qualify to ask you?
Yo, if you're not Oswald and DJ Friday, I'm shooting you. So any others, I'm shooting you. All right, Oswald, what you say? What you want to ask him, bro? Oswald, you there? You got to unmute, bro.
I asked you, who doesn't qualify to ask you that question, sir?
If your credit, I'll even be generous. If your credit score is under a 640, don't ask me no questions.
Well, it's higher than that.
You know he want to
But let me,
right?
but let me ask you a question. I asked you a simple question. I get confused why you got offended. You just called mad people. You just called mad people bottom of the barrel and top tier. So I'm asking you, what do you consider top tier and bottom of the barrel? And I asked you, do you consider yourself top tier and bottom of the barrel?
I don't think men should be asking other men questions like that. That's like really crazy to me. And like I said, I think there are double standards when it comes to women and men.
All he asked you is how
I just asked you because I consider myself top tier, sir.
Bro, I'm not gonna answer no question like that to another man though. That's like weird to me.
All right. So can a woman ask you?
Can I ask it to you? Okay, or not? DJ Fridays, as a woman asking you, do you consider yourself top tier or not?
Yes, because I am a man with resources. Yes. I can do what I want when I want. Like I was paying my mother mortgage for the last 5 years of her life. Most of y'all can't even pay your own shit.
But it's not just about money, is it? It's a plethora.
Yeah, well, it's about 80% about resources. It's about 80%. It's about 80%.
Sound like he leads with money.
Bro,
that's what it sounds like.
Bro,
there's nothing wrong with that though.
I've had the same girlfriend for 10 years, bro. Stop it with that, bro.
He leads with money. There's nothing wrong with that.
Girlfriends with
Wait. So Fridays, if you was broke, you wouldn't consider yourself, because when I was broke, I consider myself top tier, even when I was broke.
If he doesn't have resources, if he loses it all tomorrow, he's not no longer top tier, man.
Bro, was you broke in spirit, or was you just you haven't figured it out?
I wasn't broken. I was always confident when I was in my teens, and I feel like I was always that nigga. But then when I got money, it just added on to.
I know, so you wasn't broke though. You wasn't spiritually broke. You just didn't.
Why did you only bring up the financial part of it, but you being top tier? Why you bring up other aspects?
Because that's where we're at. Because I'm in my 40s, bro.
Okay,
like the shit that you was talking about, like when I was in my 20s, shit was fucked up. But even when I was in my 20s, right? God damn. When I was on a bus stop. When I was like 20 fucking 1 and shit, bro, I was bagging chicks on the bus stop while they was sitting at the light in their car. So, because my confidence
those
is
would be considered bottom of the barrel, though. When they DJ, the girls on the bus stop, the hood boogers, they would be considered bottom of the barrel.
When I mention bottom of the barrel, I'm just talking about just a person that's just dusty, busted, and disgusted. Don't even see themselves doing nothing better than where they at in life. Like, yo, most of the black men that I know that I ever see with white women, they don't be desirable white women. Like, they don't even be desired in their own community, bro.
Do you think you're desirable?
Yes, because I pay my way with women. Yes.
So you saying?
Oh wow.
Wait. Yo, So you saying the person that dated Tech Mama, her father didn't date a attractive woman, a top tier woman? What you trying to say? I don't get it.
You talking about?
No, I'm saying because you said most. So are you assuming like you said most like 70%, 80%?
Yeah, bro. Yes. And then to the lady who asked me, was I desirable? I've always been desired. What are you talking about?
How? In what way?
Fat, black, let me tell you in what way. Let me tell you in what way. You just asked me a question. Can I answer?
I know, but I need to dialogue.
I think they mean in terms of looks.
Wait, so Friday. So Tess is biracial. So based off the majority, would you assume that her mother is unattractive and her father picked bottom of the barrel white woman based off the statistics?
I'm not gonna mention because I don't know them.
Okay, no. Don't even worry about that. I want to know. DJ Fridays, I really want to speak with you, okay? I do. Can we talk real quick? Can we talk?
Wait, let me just say this.
And
you guys cut me off.
A biracial woman is saying.
Let me say this before you ask me a question, because you asked, do I think I'm desirable? Ever since I even started looking at women, I've never had a problem bagging any girl that I wanted. So as far as my looks, that's never stopped me from getting what the fuck that I want. So
are you offering them money? Are you giving them money?
I ain't never. Bro, I've I've never tripped off a day in my life. What are you? I'm from fucking. Yo,
Jeez.
you have no
Fuck
idea,
your
man.
shit, Friday.
So do you think you could get me? You think you could get me? You think I would say, yeah, daddy? Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Everybody mute up. This is a popular balloon challenge. Everybody mute up.
You think you could get me? You think I would say, you know what? Yeah.
If that's you in your PTR, you not even. I wouldn't even try to get you.
God damn.
Wait, why
Oh
would
my
you?
God.
He's
Why
lying.
would you try to get her? Because you know she's gonna turn you down, or you don't think she's attractive.
Listen. No, I'm not saying.
Her body banging.
I'm not gonna lie. I looked at her
She look like
PTR
Mariah
too, bro.
Carey in her prime.
I looked at her PTR. I had to look at her
She
PTR.
look like Lotto, nigga.
Bro,
And that was
why
me,
you
and
look at
that
her
was
body,
me
bro? What
yesterday.
about her face,
Now, I
bro?
literally took that photo
You look like
yesterday.
Lotto.
I just got out the shower. So,
I
and I don't have the
saying
phone,
we're not-
so
you had
I'm
to-
saying
that
You had the shower.
I'm not saying.
You had the shower on extra high. God damn. Hold on,
I'm
Friday.
not saying that you're.
Friday, calm down, little freak. I know you excited, gang. Hey. Hey. Touch, you pretty right, but did you have the shower on extra hot? Cause you ready to motherfucker.
Yeah, I just did my skincare. Listen, DJ Fridays, I pray for you. I hope you're healthy, man. I hope you did your blood work. I hope you're good.
God damn.
Because for someone like you to be talking about all this bottom of the barrel, you better make sure that you look pre-diabetic. And you might already be there at this point. So for you to be talking about people having it, oh, they don't even get the best and this and that, you don't even look like you can get the best. You only thing you can get the best of is probably the hot and
my girl looks better than you. I bet you if I PTR my girl right now, she looks better than you.
Lou, can I say something?
PTR. So what are you talking about?
PTR.
I would be the best.
Wait.
Lou, can I say something?
Wait,
Go
don't
ahead,
move Oswald. Hold on.
Love you, buddy.
Wait, did somebody move Oswald?
Love you so
Okay,
much.
I thought somebody moved. All right. Wait. So listen, let's have a baddie off. So, find your best picture, and then PTR, and then Friday's gonna PTR his baddie girl.
Okay. Listen, I don't have to. This is weird because it's like I'm not even trying to be up here to get anybody. Like I'm just.
It's not good. Let me see something.
You want to start it? Don't
We want to see it. We want to see it, Tuts. We want to see the photo. Post it.
Yeah, I guarantee you she bad.
TC, ain't you married?
No comment.
Lou, can I say something?
Let me be clear about this. I'm
I
not
like when
saying
niggas pop it,
she's
man.
not ugly at all. I'm not saying. I didn't say that. I said it's not my type.
Listen.
I ain't gonna lie, you said it. Gotta show your work.
If you gonna pop it, you gotta show.
You gotta show your work, man. It's like
You gotta
no
show it,
different
like,
than
you gotta-
school, man. Show your work.
Yeah, nigga can't just say if you popping it like touch. You came at the man diabetes and all that shit. You gotta PTR your body if you built right.
Which I don't have.
That's how we gotta do it.
Hey Lou, listen, ain't nobody.
Just move the fuck on. People gotta search for pictures.
No, we want to see it. We want to see it.
Good job.
You see how this birthday was?
Nope, not yet.
We ain't moving on shit.
My thing is you guys acting like
Hold on,
God.
Hold on, PTR touch right now. Put a 1 in the chest, she looking good. Put a 2 in the chest, she not, man. Let's okay, touch, I see you.
Yo, and look, and I tell you, my girl father is Nigerian, her mother is Japanese. You don't want to go there. Just trust me.
That's great. That's great.
Damn, that was crazy.
Damn, so he trying to say that you gotta be mixed to look
Well, you gotta be mixed to look good.
Hey, you know who Tuts reminds me of? Shaka Khan. Y'all ever seen Shaka Khan?
TC, bro, chill out, bro. Fridays. So you said she mixed with Nigerian and Japanese. Let's see something, Cal.
Yeah, that's
Why couldn't she just be Nigerian? Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, why she couldn't be
I don't
Nigerian?
believe it.
That's
I'm
crazy.
fucking Nigerian and
Yo,
Japanese.
hey, I can say one thing about Fridays. He keep a baddie, but Fridays, do your thing, stand on business.
Alright, Fridays, let's see what you got, buddy.
Googling as we speak.
Nah, he gonna PTR her
Who is
with him.
Morley's?
Wait, so his girlfriend is Japanese and Nigerian?
No, hold on, Fridays. Y'all have to have a picture together. You can't just post a picture of her. Y'all gotta have a picture together.
This is the 10-year
You
girl.
and her.
Not too much pressure, property. One second.
No, I want to see you and her in the picture,
Friday
Friday.
really having his way. Y'all really sleep.
Nah, I'm not gonna PTR, man. I'll tell you.
Nope, Fridays, you gotta be with her, bro. Both of y'all gotta be.
Nah, she just told me not to, bro. She yelling at me right now. She told me.
Nigga, I don't hear nobody yelling.
Yo, she hate her.
I didn't hear nobody say nothing.
Look.
Put a cap in the chat. Put a cap in the chat, man. What the? Fridays sound like Wednesdays right now.
All right, can I say what I wanted to say?
My girl hates you niggas, bro. She be in the audience all the time. She hates you niggas, bro. She is telling me right now, you better not fuck it up.
You brought her in the conversation.
I know, because I was
Give her the mic and tell her to say that I have to do it.
I was about to, bro. She came out yelling, bro.
Give her the mic.
Give her the mic so she can tell us. Word, give her the mic so she can tell us.
Nigga, you a damn lie. Ain't nobody hear nobody yelling in the background. Bro, we can hear chewing in the background. Bro, we don't hear nobody yelling in the background.
Right now, pimp.
Can Bonnie speak? Can I ask a question after Bonnie?
This shit lit. All right, do your thing.
Go, Bonnie.
Okay.
Shout out to Touch, man. See,
No,
Touch
Bonnie, it's on you.
All right, go ahead. It's too late. It's time to do something.
Oh, man. All right.
Okay.
Y'all brought money in too late, man. Just say, look, man.
I was already in here, but I don't know what he said, but it doesn't matter. I'm just in the room.
It's all good. All right, who else want to talk to the topic, man? OG, what up? You like white niggas?
No, I have a question for DJ.
I had a question first, but I've never.
Oh, ask your question. Do your thing.
had a white boyfriend, but somebody called him fat, black, and ugly, and I just wanted to know.
I did.
Was that